Okay, for first, can anyone tell me what is Git repository and what is the purpose of Git repository?
To maintain the code base.
Okay.
Versioning tool.
We can use it for
Anyone
CI/CD
else?
purpose.
CI/CD purpose. Okay.
Like we can store our code so that like multiple users can work on it simultaneously, and we can deploy it from there as well.
Okay.
Just like Exchange.
Okay. Yeah, actually, whatever you have answered, all are valid point only, but this is not a perfect answer. Okay. So first thing, Git repository. It's again a shared repository where like entire team member can collaborate and work together. Okay. So whenever you are working on any project, you need any version control. Okay. So there are many version control available in market like Git, Bitbucket, Azure pipeline. So like that, we have many available in market. So Git is very widely used. Other are also like in like the other are also very famous like Azure pipeline, then Azure repository, Bitbucket. Same way, Git is also very famous. Many projects are using Git repository. So this particular repository is used for version controlling. So here we have lots of capability. Like you can create a repository, you can create project, you can do code checking, you can do code checkout. Okay. So let's say in a project we have 10 team members. Okay. Now there may be possibility like whatever code I developed, some other team member may need that code. Okay, or whatever some other team member develop, I may need that code. So how you will share those code with each other, and how you will come to know whatever code I have shared with you, you are deploying that same code on server. Okay, so all those kind of thing will be very difficult if you will not use any kind of version controlling tool. Okay, so here we will have all the tracking. Who did what part of like code, what part of code is changed by which developer. Okay, and you can easily share code with each other. What you need to do, just you need to check in your code on repository, then someone can check out that code from repository, and they will get same code, same set of code in their local repository. Okay, so for that purpose we use this Git repository where we store all our application and code. Okay, so here we will see like how this Git repository account we will create, and then like what all tools we need to manage this Git repository, what all capability we have. Okay, so let's start with github.com. I have already account, so it's logged in automatically. So I will do sign out. So here you will get sign up option. It will ask you some details. Let's say email ID. So let me see, I have any additional email, or I can create on behalf of someone. Can anyone give me your mail ID? One person give me your mail ID. So I will create this Git account on behalf of you, and other people will see. And later on, you can create by yourself, other people. Okay, if I'm not getting, so let me take mine. Okay. So,
Hello.
I have
yes.
pinged one.
Okay. But you have access of this email since you will get one OTP, so you need to share with me.
Yes, I have access.
So Gaurav Kapoor at the rate of Hotmail.com. So continue, create password. So right now I'm creating one password for you. I'm removing this at the rate of Hotmail. Later on you can change.
Okay.
It's asking for username. I think you can use same username. Let me see. Or if not, username may only contain alpha. Okay. So would you like to receive product update? No.
No.
Okay. Start puzzle. It will always ask for spiral galaxy. So can you give me this
Mm-hmm. Yet to receive. Yeah, I received it. 3074
3074
9045.
9045? Okay. Now it's asking like how many team members will be there. So let's select 50 plus. You are a student or teacher, continue. Okay. What specific feature we are going to use? We are going to use collaborative coding, automate and CI/CD. Then it's asking like you want to use free one or you want to use paid one. So I will continue with free one. Okay. So it will do setup for me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If you are first time user, then you will get this particular page. Okay. Now here, whenever you start working on this, so if you are like doing setup for your entire project, then first time what you need to do, you need to everyone go on mute. So first time what you need to do, you need to create organization first. Okay. Here you can't see any organization. Okay. If you have like someone already working in that project, then definitely they have created organization and repository. You can use that existing your organization. But first time user, you will not able to see here. So to add that organization here, what you need to do, you need to go to settings. And here you will able to see organizations. And here, new organization. I want free one. And it will ask organization name. So let's say organization name is like we are going to work on so again, it's asking for email ID. Let me use same one. And I think here they are asking your team member email ID, or maybe your also. But later on, it will ask you multiple email ID to add your members. Okay, so contact email is this. Then my personal account, verify again. I accept. Next. Okay. Now it's asking you want to add other member in this organization. So I need someone email ID who can create Git account now, or if you have existing one. Okay, let me take mine. Okay, so like in this organization, I will also be member. Complete setup. So now it's asking what we are going to do. Writing code, then running project. How many team member? 25 plus. Education project. Manage code. Collaborative coding. CI/CD. Do you have existing repository? No. Okay, so you can see here this organization got created, and now if you will see here also you will able to see your organization. Click on this and you will able to see this organization. Okay, and this person is owner of this organization. Click on this. Here you can see we have multiple options. Okay, so like very rarely you will see we have one repository for multiple Mule application. Okay, few projects follow that pattern where you will have one repository for multiple Mule application. But generally, like 90% cases I have seen, people prefer to create one repository for one Mule application, and it's easy to use and manage. Okay, so here, go to repository and click on this create a new repository. Here it will ask repository name. So like what I will suggest, better to use same whatever Mule application you are going to create, use same name in this repository name also. Then it will be easy for all the developer to identify, okay, this repository for this Mule application. Okay. So let's say I want to create sample Mule application, sample Mule app v1. One project I am going to create this one. Mule application I'm going to create this one. So same using same name I created repository also. This repository will be private, add readme file. Git ignore file will be created automatically when you will create your Mule application. No need to create this one. And here you can see by default it will create one branch, that will be main branch. Okay, but you can rename this branch name. You can create multiple other branch also. Okay, we'll see how to do that. Now click on create repository. So what it will do, it will create inside this repo. Now we have one repository, sample Mule app v1. Okay, you can go inside this and you will able to see right now we have this main branch. But generally in project, based on the environment, we used to maintain multiple branch. Let's say in your project you have dev, SIT, UAT, pre-prod and production environment. Okay, so here you can create dev branch, SIT branch, UAT branch, and master branch for pre-prod and prod. Okay, so you can create as many branch you want. So first I want to rename this main to master. Like it's in most of the project you will see master, so there is no error with keeping this name. But actually I am feeling uncomfortable. Like everywhere I am using master, and sometime it comes main. Then for me it's not comfortable. So generally, like wherever I am starting new project, I used to rename this to master. Okay, so for that you need to go to setting. Here you will able to see branch, and it will give you option to edit branch name here. So like this version control tool are there. By default you will get master branch, but here by default you will get main. So you can modify or update whenever you want. Okay, apart of that, I want few more branch that will be dev. So since dev is not there, so it's asking me to create. I will create. Then I want SIT. I want so I have created this multiple branch. So whenever I will do development, first I will do development on dev branch. Okay. Now again, no, like we are going to start our development on development branch, like dev branch, but still whenever like you are doing development, first you need to create your feature branch. Don't do directly development in develop branch or dev branch. So why we should not do this? Since there can be multiple developers who are working on same piece of code. Okay, if you will do change directly on dev branch, then once everyone will commit their code, there will be lots of conflict. Okay, so what is recommended way? First, you need to create feature branch on top of this develop branch or dev branch. Do your change and then commit your change and then create a pull request. Okay, so a pull request means we are merging our code with main code. Okay, so from your feature branch, we are merging code to develop branch. So that is pull request. So here, once you will commit any code, you can go in this section and you can create new pull request. Then it will ask you from which branch to which branch you want to move your code. Okay, So you will select feature to develop branch. Once your unit testing will be completed in develop branch and you are like confident about your code, then you will move that code into from develop branch to SIT branch. Once you will commit in pull, again you need to create pull request. Once your code will move in SIT branch, if you have CI/CD pipeline, so what it will do, automatically it will take the code from SIT branch and it will deploy that on SIT environment. Okay, so that kind of configuration you need to do in CI/CD. Here also, like in this project also, we will do CI/CD. Not very detailed one, but yeah, like you will get very good understanding of CI/CD pipeline also. Okay, so after that, we have few more options. Here, you can create project also inside this organization. Okay, then you can create team, you can create add people. So here you will get option to add multiple people. Okay, so in this particular organization, what all people you want to add, you need to click on invite. You need to, let's say I want to invite this Harshit. So he shared his email, so I'm using his email. Okay, and then click on invite. And once I will send invite, then you will able to see here we have two options, member or owner. If you will give owner, means he will able to do all this activity, read, write, everything. If you will give member, then he will only able to like clone the code. He will able to see the code. He will not able to do any modification in that code. Okay, so let's give owner access, send invitation. So what will happen? So here you can see at the time of creation only I invited myself and now I invited Harshit. So we both should able to get one invitation for this organization. If I go to this, I will open my Gmail. So you can see I received invitation for that particular organization. Okay, once I will click on this, it will redirect to this particular page and where I will accept that one. Okay, but here I logged in with this account. So if I will click on this, it will not able to validate. Okay. But if Harshit, if you have done login, so you can click on this and you will able to see. Okay, fine. So we can verify account anytime. Once we will verify, then we will be part of this particular organization. Then our email ID will move from pending invitation to member. Here we will, okay, Harshit already did. So you can see here now in pending only one and Harshit and Gaurav is in this part of this organization. Now whatever we will create, Harshit will also have access. Even Harshit can do all the activity inside this organization. Okay, so I already created this repository, so Harshit will also have access of this repository. Okay, now next part for this particular Git, we seen like what all we can do on Git server. But whenever we want to do any development or anything, we need to clone this first in our local. Then only we will able to do any activity here. Okay, so how we will do that one? So for that, what I will do. So first you need to download GitHub Desktop. Okay, here again, we have multiple way by which we can manage this Git repository. Either you can use GitHub Desktop, you can use source tree. These all are tools. So if I am saying about tools means it will give you some UI interface which will be user friendly. Okay, but if you want to use, like if you don't want to use this tool, you can use command also. For that you need to install Git Bash. Okay, you need to download Git Bash and there you can directly write command for performing all this activity. So there may be few projects which where they do where they are not using this any tool to manage this Git repository. In that case, you must need to go through Git command. So that command is not very difficult. Initially, maybe you have to make you need to make a note somewhere But slowly, once you will start practicing, within 1 week, you will able to remember all this command. For example, like I want to clone this repository, then command will be git clone, then repository URL, and then location. Okay. For if I want to commit the code, then simple git commit. If I want to push code, git push. Like that, commands are very simple, but still you have to remember that command. So I prefer to use this tool, okay, like Git Desktop. It's very user friendly and it's very easy to manage. Okay, so you need to download this. So Git Desktop and click on this part, that URL, and here you will get this download option. Okay, once you will click on this, you will able to see this kind of software. Okay, then you need to double click on this software and you need to install this software. Okay, so I have already this software. So what I will do, let me try to log out from here. Okay, I did log out from here. And what I will do, so let's assume like I did log out, and now I click on this link and I install this one. So step will be very simple. You need to do next like that. Okay, it's not complex one. Just do next and do the installation and go to search and open this Git desktop. So I have many repository already added here. So it's taking me on this page. Let me see if it's logged out or yeah, it's logged out. In your case, like if you are doing first time, so what will happen? It will like ask you, there will be separate option, different option. Let me try if I can go to that page. If I have existing account, so it's taking me directly in this page. Now I can show you. Okay, is there anyone like who can install this software and share your screen? I will tell you how you will come in this page from very starting page. So either Harshit or Gaurav, can you download this and share your screen?
Yeah, let me
Okay, I'm
share.
sharing. Okay, Harshit, you can share, no problem.
Is it visible?
1 minute.
So I have
Yes,
installed this and this is the
yes,
page.
yes, correct. So this will be your page where you will come. Okay. So now you can see here, second option we have clone a repository from internet. So click on that second option. No, cancel it first. Cancel it first. Okay, clone a repository from internet. I think you already did login here in this
Yeah.
or
So it logged me in using that. There was a, it auto redirected me
okay,
and it
okay.
connected my account with this like desktop app.
Okay. So there, before this, you will get one login option. So what you need to do, you need to give your username, password, what you have used to create Git desktop, sorry, Git repository account. Same username and password you need to provide. Okay, I think it will redirect you to browser. You don't need to provide. Harshit, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes. It automatically like connected my account with this.
Yeah, okay. So once you will install, then it will redirect you. Once you will try to do sign up, it will redirect you to browser and automatically it will get user ID and password and your account will be logged in. Now, once you will click on this clone a repository from the internet, then you will get this option. So here you can see like he's getting that particular organization, online payment retail project, and then sample Mule application. Okay. And at the bottom, you can see local path is there. Okay. So what does it means? He's cloning that particular repository from central repository to local repository. Okay. And what will be path inside local repository? That will be this location. inside user, Harshit, something is there, then document, GitHub, and then project name. So this will be like a repository location. So just click on clone. Okay, now you can see he's also on same page. Okay, where I was there. Now Harshit, you can stop sharing. So here actually I did log out, so I want to do login option. Sign in, continue with browser. It will redirect to browser, open GitHub Desktop, and it will redirect with this account. Gaurav Kapoor. Since in browser I have opened his account. Okay. So here, so in case of Harshit, like first time when he used, so it was giving option at the first page only, but after coming here also you can clone anything. Okay, add clone repository, online payment. So this is the project I selected, and it will go to this particular path. Click on clone. By default, branch will be master branch. You can change which branch you want to do development. So I want to do development on feature branch. So what I can do, new branch, feature, and I'm going to create this feature branch for Jira story. Okay. Now create branch based on means on top of which branch I want to take code from master branch or from develop branch. So I'm going to take from develop branch. So all develop branch code will come inside this feature branch. At this moment we have empty, but it okay. One file should be there, and that readme file. Okay, that file will come inside this branch. Okay, so now I clone this inside my local. So let me see where exactly this one. The work Mulesoft training project CI/CD. Sample Mule application. So I clone and same set of code we have here. Okay. So what I will do, let me create one sample Mule application. And I'm not going to use any YAML or anything. This is very simple Mule application. Here, if you will see, it's asking like where you want to create this project. You want to create in this workspace what we have created while creating on Anypoint Studio, or directly you want to sync with your local repository. So I will uncheck this option and I will directly sync with this local repository. Okay, so it will give you some advantage, like you don't need to move your code from here to there. Whatever development you will do, let's say I created this, so many file will be created in my Mule application.
Ravi, one question that the GitHub desktop and GitHub account, they are connected each other. It's no need
Yes,
to.
yes,
Okay.
yes, it will be same. So you can see here now this many file created inside our Mule application. And if you go to this particular folder, you will able to see everything. Previously, we had only readme file. Where is that? This file was there. But when I created Mule application, all this file you can see here. Okay, so now this Anypoint Studio Mule application is synced with my feature branch. Okay, this is not central repository one. This one is local repository. I will show you how we will move to central repository. Right now it's in local repository. Now, if I want to move it on central repository, then you will go to this particular Git Desktop and you will able to see all the new files here. Okay. If green means new file, if orange means updated file, if red means deleted file. Okay, here all greens means all are new file. And here give some reason, commit. Click on commit. So I committed my code and it will ask, okay. So here it will ask you to pull your code, but this branch is also new. This branch itself doesn't exist on central repository. So here it's asking to publish branch first. Okay, and it will do both. Now, second time onward, whenever we will do any change, you will able to see pull here instead of publish branch. Okay, so I committed my code. Now, if I go to this repo, and if I go to feature branch, see everything is here. So what I did, I moved everything from my local repository to central repository. And as I mentioned, once your code will be moved here, you need to create pull request to move from feature branch to develop branch. Means now we are merging our code. So there will be 5 developers. All 5 developers will have their feature branch. Once they will complete change there, they have to move code in develop branch. So how we will do that? Go to pull request, new pull request. It will ask you from which branch to which branch. So I want to do from feature branch to master branch. Okay, click on create pull request. Here they will ask like you want to add any reviewer. Let's say I want to add Harshit as a reviewer. Okay, so you can define some rule also. Like if you have 3 reviewer, unless one reviewer will not approve your code, you will not able to commit. You will not able to complete this pull request. So that kind of rule also you can define. Okay.
Ravi, should we directly merge it to master or first we should do it to dev and then?
Yeah, we should do first in dev. Okay, so feature to dev and then create pull request. Okay, so pull request created. Now you can see here one pull request is there. This one. Okay, one open, 0 is closed, one open. Okay, now go to this particular pull request. So you can give proper name. I used random name, so it came as a commit. Okay, so review requested, one pending review. So as I mentioned, you can define rule. At this moment, we haven't any rule, so we can merge it. Pull request successfully merged and closed. So this pull request successfully merged and closed. Now we don't have any pull request. Now, if you will go to this develop branch, you will able to see all the codes here also. Other branch will be still empty, like SIT will be empty. Okay. After this, like CI/CD pipeline will come in picture, but data we will not cover now. CI/CD pipeline we'll see once we will complete our one Mule application. Then I will show you CI/CD pipeline configuration and we'll deploy through CI/CD pipeline. Okay, so here we did lots of things. Okay, so let's take 10-minute break here. Just yeah, if you want anything, water or anything, snacks, just take for 10 minutes and then we'll start again and we'll do rest of the setup.